just got off the streetcar, and I thought I'd do a quick vlog before my Canadian Film Day screening. And apparently there were some technical difficulties with the You Are Not Alone screening, so I'll hopefully try to resolve that before my screening in about, it's about 5 now, so 6, about 4 hours from now, so hopefully it can be resolved by then. So that's it for this chapter, and we'll do more vlogs throughout the night.
There we are, Small World Center, which is part of this much bigger building called Young Place. So let's go inside. Hello, this is just me doing check. Nice theater. Zoom around and it's a nice intimate venue. Hello, so this is me in front of the Small World Cinema Theater, and we're getting ready to open the house for my National Canadian Film Day screening, which starts in about 35 minutes or so, and hopefully the people who bought tickets will actually show up to the screening, because it'd suck if I'm hosting to an empty house. So here we go. Happy National Canadian Film Day! Hi, my name is Sean Kelly, and welcome to Sean Kelly Movies Presents You Are Not Alone as part of National Canadian Film Day. We acknowledge that the land we are meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. You are one of millions of people watching a Canadian film today in every corner of the country and around the world. Cannes Film Day gives us a chance to get together and celebrate films made in Canada by Canadians. Our stories give us strengths, and our diversity and creativity are worth showing up for. Canada is worth showing up for, so we are delighted to see you all here. We want to extend a special thank you to Rio Canada for making it possible to put this event on for free, and for continuing to champion Canadian content through their work and communities around schools all year round. So about me, I run Sean Kelly Movies, which is an independently run film criticism blog I've been running since 2004. My slogan for the site is thoughts and commentary on the world of film from an Aspergian perspective, as I believe that I provide a unique perspective on film as someone on the autistic spectrum. More specifically, ASD Level 1, formerly known as Asperger's Syndrome. My site can be found at skimovies.ca and at skimovies on most social media platforms. Now, before we move on to the film, I have a bit of a giveaway, which we have good chances. So it's like a National Film Day bag. We have a t-shirt, a coloring book, some swag, and something from my Patron. All right, so we are super excited to host a screening of You're Not Alone, Vous n'êtes pas seul, directed by Philippe Lupien and Marie-Hélène Vienne. I had the pleasure of seeing this film when it had its world premiere as part of the Discovery program at the 2024 Toronto International Film Festival, where it was described as a combination of Jonathan Glazer's Under the Skin and Paul Thomas Anderson's Punch Drunk Love. You're Not Alone is one of the films being presented under the 2025 Spotlight theme of Something to Believe in the category Community and Family. The film's protagonist is Leo, a lonely pizza delivery man in Montreal who prefers to be alone. This makes him an easy mark for John, an alien disguised as a cab driver who has been abducting people who can easily disappear. However, a new fire begins to grow inside Leo when he meets his sweet-natured musician, Rita. In my TIFF review of You Are Not Alone, I described the film as being a metaphor for the anxieties faced by Leo over the prospect that he might not be able to escape his lonely existence. One of the most touching moments of the film, we see Leo and Rita dancing to the 1989 ballad Hélène by French-Canadian singer-songwriter Roch Voisin, who also makes a sly little cameo at one point in the film. If you end up loving You Are Not Alone, and I hope you will, please join in the national conversation using the hashtag CanFilmDay, that's CanFilmDay, and you can also tag at CanFilmDay on any posts or photos you put up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or X. But now it is show time. Please silence your films and enjoy the short pre-show that I have put together and then the Can Film Day is put together, so enjoy. You're Not Alone.
I just finished my introduction to a house of only about 6 people. Most of them were invited. Had over like 50 tickets for this. Oh, I'm gonna wait for some latecomers. Hopefully a few more come before the film gets really going, but it is definitely hard to put on the screenings. I admit that I'm mildly disappointed, but that's life, I guess. So, here we are, the day after National Canadian Film Day. I admit that I'm kind of licking my wounds still, that only 6 out of 58 ticket holders showed up. 7 if you include me. Still trying to figure out the reasons why this has happened. I'm going to go through the Eventbrite analytics and try to see if there might have been some like people who bought tickets but were never planning on coming, that it was like spam ticket purchases or something, I don't know. And there was also the big Canadian premiere of It Feeds happening a few blocks away at the Scotiabank Theatre, which probably a lot of my legit ticket holders probably might have went to instead. I would have been there if I wasn't hosting a screening. However, there is a positive. I got a thank you email, and I'm just going to read it. The email says, "Hey Sean, just wanted to say thanks for putting on the Canadian Film Day screening last night. You Are Not Alone was a really interesting pick. Definitely something I wouldn't have found on my own. It was great to see someone so passionate about bringing people together for films like that. I wish more people would show up to events like this. They're clearly hidden gems Toronto has to offer thanks to you. Thanks again for the effort, and hope you keep doing these." So at the very least, that's encouragement for me to try again in the future. Not sure if I'll organize my own film screenings, since rentals are pretty expensive. So we'll probably just wait and see what happens in the future. I'll probably try again with National Canadian Film Day next year. And that's the end of my documentation of this event, and I'll see you next time.